Hey guys, so I remember when I was growing up, religion was the place that you go for safety. You know, it was the place that you go when you wanted to feel safe. It was the place that you go whenever you feel as if you've done something wrong and you wanted to cleanse yourself of the wrongs you've done. You want to cleanse yourself of the sins of this world, and you wanted to be amongst people who were cleansed and people who were doing the right things. And even though those people, you know that they're sinners, well, but they were in a place where they were seeking to be cleansed. At least they have the mindset that they wanted to be free from their sins. They wanted to do better, right? And when I say religion, I'm talking Christianity, whatever denomination of Christianity you're with. I didn't know much about Muslim back then, but I'm feeling it was the same. Hindu. And I knew also that many wars were fought back in the biblical days over religion. People trying to choose which one was better, forcing people to praise their God. But we have came to a point where that was no more, not so much, But some people have brought us back to that point. And I don't think a lot of us in the Western world realized that. I don't think a lot of us realize the position that we're in. I don't think a lot of us realize what we're investing in and the shadows that are casted over us. The games that are being played mentally on us while degrading us. We don't realize that our religions are being degraded in order for us to support another religion, which our God taught us that they're supposed to convert because they were before us. And our Messiah, he already came. And if you're still waiting for a Messiah to come, you're in the wrong place. We're waiting for our Messiah to return. We're not waiting for him to come. We're waiting for him to return. So we don't need to fight a bloody war. We don't need to be destroying an entire civilization, because that's not what our God taught us. That's not what our God wants us to do. Did you see the things that our God did when he walked this earth? He prayed for the sick. He healed the sick. He wasn't hanging out with the billionaires. He wasn't a grifter. Don't you see what's happening? All these guys who claimed that they are the people of God, they are all billionaires, and they're the ones who are buying up the most destructive weapons used on the battlefields that are killing thousands of people. Is that in line with your God? Is that in line with the teachings of Jesus Christ? Do they even believe in Jesus Christ? Do you even believe in Jesus Christ? Ask yourselves this question when you show up to church this Sunday or Saturday. Is your pastor one of these paid propagandists? Is your pastor preaching politics or the gospel? Is your pastor preaching about a president or a president and a prime minister? Are you getting the word of God or the word of man? Ask yourself those questions seriously. You need to ask yourselves questions to find out if you are in the right place. Because if you are sitting in a church who are preaching about a man who's taking away health care, who are initiating wars, who are threatening to end civilizations, people who are displacing millions of people, taking their homes, and they're people who are, I don't want to go too much into this. I think you know where I'm going with this. Then think about whether or not your God believed in those things. Think about whether or not your God want people to starve to death, because he would not have prayed over that fish and bread to share for all those people so they could have a meal. I'm not a theologian. I don't know the Bible like that.